times guys have pulled their ding dong out on me as a stripper. Surprisingly, it hasn't happened that much before. I think I could count them all in one hand, which is actually a pretty good ratio compared to how long I have been a dancer. I guess I'll start off on the lighthearted ones first because one of them is not very lighthearted. So this was during the World Series of Poker in Vegas. Poker players who came into the strip club, one of them was really wasted and one of them was paying. I got the one that was really wasted. Sometimes that happens. We got a champagne room. The guy was with the other girl, and then I had the babysitting duty of the drunk guy. It was kind of funny though, because every time I turned around, he had his dick out. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I could have stopped the hour, but I didn't really care because it's not like I haven't seen a ding dong before in my life. I would turn around while I was giving him a lap dance, and every time I would turn around, like, he'd have his dick out. What I did was I like pulled his pants up like from the side, and I was like, boop, and I just like put it back in there. I don't really feel like I was in danger, so I didn't really feel like I needed to end the dance. I don't think there was like any other customers out there really. So I was like, well, this is sort of easy money for me, as long as I could make sure he keeps it in his pants. One advice to do is like if a guy is doing that, you kind of have to babysit them. Just like don't like turn your back on them for too long. So it's like if you're twerking in their face or whatever, don't turn your back for too long. Like you kind of have to face them. And that's pretty much what happened. Every time I like turned my back for too long or like got a drink, he would have it out again. It's like so weird, but it was kind of funny. So I had the babysitting fee and I think we did like 2 hours, which is not bad, I guess, for babysitting fee of like putting the dick back in. Yeah, he wasn't like being too aggressive. He just like had it out. So I just like kept like getting his boxers by the sides, like not there, but like by the sides, like here, and I would just like put it back in. And then I would just like try to face him as much as I can and dance on him. I think it's only happened 1, 2, 3 times in my life that I can remember anyway. Because there was like a phase of my dancer life that I drank a lot of alcohol. Another time was also in Vegas, but I've been in Vegas like the most in my life than anywhere else that I've been. This guy, he got a floor dance, and I think he works at like, what is it called? Area 54 or whatever. But he came to the strip club and he got a floor dance, and I guess he was like, I don't even know, he was wearing like some sort of shorts or something, and he just kind of like let it fall out of his, I don't even know how that happened. I was like, ew, like so rude to do. I can tell his parents didn't beat the shit out of him when he was younger. That's all I gotta say. Because if his parents did, like, he would actually have respect and be probably a respectful human being if his parents actually taught him some morals. But I guess his parents didn't love him. You know, maybe that's why people are assholes. But I still don't even give that as an excuse. Like, you should still fucking know, even if your parents didn't love you, that you shouldn't be doing that to people. But some guys just don't fucking care, because some guys are pieces of shit. Yeah, so he did it on a floor dance, and I was just like, ew. And then, I don't know, I was kind of shocked, and then I left. And that's why you always get your money first, because it's like, if they're gonna pull their dick out on you, just leave and just stop the dance. Like, you can't be cheap and then also try to pull your dick out on people. Like the other time, I was getting paid a lot of money per hour to deal with that shit, to babysit the drunk guy. And he wasn't too out of hand. Like, I think he was kind of like asleep some parts of it. He just had his dick out. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then this other guy, he did it on a floor dance. And I was like dancing on him, and then he just like kind of let it fall out, or it's like some gross shit. And then I was talking to some girls about it in the dressing room. I was like, so girls, just like watch out for that guy, because like he pulled his dick out on me, because like if you do that, most of the girls are gonna like let the other girls know. Yeah, I could have gotten him kicked out, but I guess I didn't really care that much. I noticed another girl was like hanging out with him later. I mean, I guess she really needed the money, but yeah, I don't really need the money that bad, because I've never been afraid of hard work. Like, well, there's always gonna be some girl in the club that needs the money, but it's not gonna be me. Especially on a fucking floor dance. Like, if it was like a lot of money, I might deal with it. That's just how it is in the strip club. It's like, if you spend hella money, you could get away with more stuff. Like, the more money you spend, the more we're willing to put up with bullshit. Okay, so the first time a dick was ever pulled out on me in my life, I was like barely 18. I was dancing at this nude club in New York. It was like one of those weird private clubs that is like more like a house party, but is like a strip club. And I guess there's like VIPs there or whatever. So this is when I was like a baby stripper. And this was some fucked up bullshit. So yeah, other girls out there, especially if you're young, you need to watch out for this, because there's always predators in the industry, in the strip club too. They're waiting to drug you, or you just have to be careful if you're a traveling dancer or if you're a female in the whole world. Like, you just have to be careful, but especially if you're a stripper. I was giving the owner of the place a lap dance, and I guess I shouldn't have done that. And I don't really do that now, really, or I'm just very, very careful. This is when I was like a baby 18-year-old stripper, and I was giving the owner of the place a nude lap dance, and I was just like naked, and I was like, I turned my back to him. And that's another thing you should be careful of if you're like a nude stripper, is be careful when you turn your back to them. Really don't trust him. Don't even turn your back to him. Like, he's just gonna get this view. This is the only view you're getting of me. I'm not gonna turn my back to you if I feel like you're gonna try to rape me. So yeah, I turned my back to him, and then I felt this soft, it was a dick, and it was like on my ass. And I was like, ew. So basically he kind of tried to grape me, and then I just like ended the dance, and then I left because I was so grossed out. Yeah, so for any dancers out there watching this, be careful for that. If you don't trust the guy, don't turn your back to him ever, or just, you know, be careful. You just always have to, as a dancer, you should always be aware, because there's a lot of pieces of shit out there in the world. And then obviously I never went back to that place, because why would I give my business to some place that tries to rape women? Because he was the owner, and and then I was like, what was that? And then he said that was his hand. Like, I don't know what a dick feels like. You shouldn't be pulling your dick out on people that like aren't willing. Like, there's plenty of women out there who are willing to do whatever. It's like, don't just pull your dick out on random people you don't even know. Not that me saying that is gonna change anything, because guys like that will never change probably. So I just like left that place, and I never went back, because even as a stripper, like, you are the business. Like, you are business. You bring people in as a stripper. So why are you gonna take your business to some place where the owner just tried to rape you? So yeah, I never went back there.